Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Kezia or Kaz. I like all things skincare, makeup and beauty. Today I am doing the first look of my eyeshadow series, 1 week, 1 brand. And the brand I've decided to use is W7, which is cheap and you can get in the UK. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palettes that I haven't used quite a lot. And the one that I'm going to be using today is the number 7 Sherbet Pop, which is... I got from Tesco's because Tesco's actually have W7 makeup. I will show you all the palettes that I've got. So obviously this is what this one looks like. It's not new in any way, but it's a lovely pastel springtime summertime palette. I've also got the Queen Bee palette, which is a dupe for the Urban Decay Honey palette, but I prefer the dupes. And this is what this one looks like. I love this colour here, so nice. Can't wait to do a look with that. And then I've got the chocolate collection. Now, to be fair, I got this in like a little gift box for Christmas, and I was in Tesco's the other day and they still stock it. It's £15, but you get 3 eyeshadows, palette, £9. You get the cocoa one, sweet cocoa, which is my favourite out of all of them, and this is what that one looks like. Love that colour at the top there. It's like a browny purpley pink, or a dark purple with pink flecks in, whatever you want to think. You get the sweet brown sugar, which is this one, and it's one of my favourites, and W7 is cruelty free as well. And the last one, which I can't open, or I can open, or I'm going to try and open. Nah, I cannot open it. Is the W7 Sweet Honey. Now this used to be a favourite because I've had these palettes before, but I've had to repurchase them. But this is what that one looks like. It's very honey themed. Nah, I definitely can't open it. But as I say, today I'm going to be using this palette. And I'm thinking of using my favourite row, which is this row. And I'm going to use this red here, because it's a red flexi going into a nice white, and I'm in the mood too. So anyway, I'm going to go into this shade here, which is one of my favourites. It's called VK, and I'm just going to take this on a brush and I'm just going to pop it all over. And yes, I have primed my eyes. I was going to film an hour ago, but the noise, and as you can probably see, I'm filming outside because here in the UK it is boiling, and it's still quite warm out here. The shade isn't really shown up, but it's still nice if you want a nice, what's the word, nice subtle look. And this palette does come with a brush, but I'm just using my own. That's better. And then I'm going to go into, I'm going to try and darken it up, and I'm going to go into the shade Dreamy, which is this purple shade. Ooh, that is nice. That's a better colour actually. I'm going back into that VK shade. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And for once, my eyeshadow look is actually looking better on this side than it is on this side. But, you know, you can't always be perfect. It was going to just be more of a red look, but it's turned a bit purple. But Who cares, it happens. As I say, this is mostly a pastel palette, but you know what, there's some dark shades, and I think this shade here is a bit too deep to be a pastel. So there is some depth, not a lot of depth, but there's still some depth. And now I'm going to go into my favourite shade in the palette, which is this red one. And I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to put that on top. In fact, I'm going to use my finger. That's what it looks like on my finger. And I'm just going to press it on. Yep, it looks better with my finger. I forget that I've got fingers when I'm doing my makeup, and I just rely on brushes. And I'm just going to use the brush quickly to tidy it up. Now I'm going to do the same on this side. I don't know why I'm finding this eye easier today, but yep. A lot of fallout, but it's fine. And to be honest as well, I love W7 because even though they dupe a lot of things, I don't mind dupes as much, because I think some brands are far too expensive these days. And I see a lot of brands don't always do exact copy of things, they put their own twist on it. However, I do personally think that some brands can rip off other big brands, but I feel like W7's quality is really good. I keep getting W7 mixed up with No7, but I do like No7 as well. Anyway, this is the kind of look we're going with. I like it mixed in with the purple, so I might just add a bit more purple, do a purpley ready look, because it's all blending in together, but I don't mind as much. And I have got a lip gloss on me lips, so I won't be putting anything on because I'm trying to hydrate my lips at the minute. I'm just doing the eyes. Just going back into that red. Guys, I just also want to say while I'm filming this video that I know that in previous videos I'm promising to do certain things. Like I promised back in a video to do 1 week rainbow week, 1 week one colour. However, it's the 30th of June, so it means it's not Pride Month anymore. And I just feel like my mental health has struggled, so I've been a bit unmotivated to film, which, given what's going on in my life, it's kind of hardly surprising, and I'm not going to divulge in it. However, I do feel like really guilty as a YouTuber sort of thing, because I keep saying I want to do this and I want to do that, and then when it comes to filming them, I realise it's too late. But yeah, just wanted to quickly say that. I'm also feeling quite depressed about my channel at the minute, because I'm literally at the point now where I just feel like I don't get a lot of watchers, which is fine, like lots of viewers, but again, this is just a hobby for me and I like to use my makeup up. However, I'm kind of stuck. Oh, it doesn't matter about that. Sorry, just my face. There's a lot of makeup on in my collection that I can't use now because, well, it's no longer available. The brand's discontinued. However, I'm trying to use up as much as I possibly can. I am doing shorts, but I am going to be doing shorts now where I do use discontinued makeup, I think, and play around with them, but I will not be like doing full videos on them, or I'll be doing like my own looks in my own time. But I don't really want to be using palettes that you can't get anymore. But I was also thinking, if I don't do shorts with those palettes, the discontinued palettes, I'll just put them in my eyeshadow look portfolio that I've got. So yeah, I just don't know. Again, I'm just very indecisive of what to do on my channel right now. Obviously a lot of fallout. I don't have a wipe or anything. But this is the eye look. I know it's pretty simple. I think those colours match together. It's really nice. As I say, guys, this colour and this colour is the colours I've used, and I think they go really nice. I'm also really disappointed with comments. A lot of people have been sending us nice comments, which is really good. However, I just want to say for the millionth time, if you don't like a video that I've posted, the best thing for you to do is just scroll on, right? I get that people have got opinions and the world is very opinionated, but there is absolutely no need to be horrible or judgmental. And as I say all the time, I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm not the best at filming. I only rely on my phone. I can't even edit videos, so what you see is what you get. I don't edit myself, because if I start recording, I've got to start all over again. Yeah, this palette's very fallouty, the shades. And I did have my base makeup on. I didn't bother including it because it's just the eyes I want to look at. But yes, be warned, if you want this palette, I did pay... Oh God, how much did I pay for this palette? I'll have a look. But this palette is cheap. I think it's fantastic, pigmented, and quite nice for the price. I really wanted to get, when it was out, the Beauty Bay Pastels palette. However, they don't do that one anymore. And overnight, there's a lot of brands that have discontinued, or products that you can't really get anymore, which is really, really distressing for me, because there's things that I wanted to use and then I've looked and then I can't use them because they're no longer available. But that's just how life goes, unfortunately. There's worse things to be going on about. But yeah, as I say, guys, this is just me fulfilling my hobbies, because I like doing my makeup and my skincare. I've been that low though that I've been really neglecting my skincare, so if you haven't noticed, my skin is looking really, really rough. The birds agree. But yeah, guys, to be honest, I'm really thankful for all the views that I'm getting. Really thankful for the support. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.